Hello, my name's Schräg, and Dr. Brian E. Schrag is too busy to find Christmas presents for people like you, so he asked me, in his own selfish way, to do something for you. But he loves you, he really does. So, I'm making a movie for my sister, my brother, and my sister, and the spice of those people, and any other nephews and nieces who happen to be around. Though I'm going to have in mind the people who grew up in the same houses as me. They're Linnell and Laurie and Brad. Well, I have been able to do something quite incredible. I have gone into the future, to a future Christmas, so I can tell you what's going to happen, so you won't be surprised or scared if it's unhappy kinds of things that have happened. So I'll give you a few things I found out. That's all I'm going to do. But it's a very special present because very few people are able to see into the future, as I have been able to do because of my clandestine activities in the surreal world. First thing off, they still have Christmas, and here I am wearing a Christmas hat. A Christmas hat I am. It's here got the same little thing. Oh, excuse me, I must be in Texas. But here it is. It's just, Christmas is still here. It's still here. Don't worry about losing it. But there's a downside here also, because what I've found in wearing my own hat, that people here in the future, their heads have all shrunk. Seriously. Look, this is my hat. Yes? Okay, enough said. My head used to be filling out this hat, but now it's so big for me that I'm embarrassed to go out because of the smallness of my head, accentuated by the bigness of my hat. I used to have a big brain, apparently, but now it's become small. Small so that perhaps other people can use the space inside my brain for their own purposes. I don't know. So that's the first thing to be aware of. In the future, your heads shrink. Now, I'm using some other objects to show you, to demonstrate the realities of this world in the future. First, look over to back there. Whoops, that's a map of the world, and it still exists. It's still here. But you know what happened? That global warming thing, it really is true. I'm sitting here in an undisclosed place that used to be high and dry, as though it were a piece of dried pie. But now it's underwater because of the global warming, because everybody's bathtubs are getting hotter and hotter, and their water is spilling over the edges and spilling into the troughs and the lakes and the gutters and the rivers and the oceans, and it's rising. So be careful. It's wet out here in the future Christmases. Okay, I've got another thing to say. Dr. Brian E. Schlag wanted me to give you a report that's not very encouraging about some of his efforts. If you might recall, you made this thing something. Oh, what's this? Oh, I can't read. Oh, can you read this? This is very difficult in the future. It has something like the word conjuries. He made it his own special goal in life to make people use the word conjuries. Nada. Not a thing. There's no conjuries anywhere. You can look it up on the Google, which still exists. So, sorry. You win some, you lose some. The others are the ones you lose. Not the some, but the others. Right, I have another object to help me explain what's going on in the Christmas of the future. Oh, if you recall, this is the childhood. This is what I knew growing up, but this is the innocence of youth making music. Oh, that's gone now, I'm sorry to say. Because now all we have is people who are mutated into music monsters, I might say. Look at this one. Oh, I don't know what she is, but she's not a human being. She's not even a Schräg. It's cool. Oh, what is she? Oh, I don't know, but she makes music. Sorry for the loss of your innocence. The little Pied Piper with the piper poop, excuse me, with the tin pen alleys, playing little flutes and such, gone. Never again. So, I hope you can get over it, because what else do I have here? I don't have very much, except, what was that? Oh, they do still use these for Christmas carols. Of course they're made out of Max Headroom's eyeballs. I don't know where that one came from, but there you are. That's why I've limited the distribution of this video message. Some things just don't come out right. They don't come out the way some people expect you to be. They expect you to be a certain kind of person, but even if you're not, they still expect it unless you do something to just leave them in the dust so they can't find you. All right, let's see. I have something. I got two more things to show you. First, luckily, and this is a positive about the future, nearly all new fabrics of this shade, this color, is practically everywhere and makes you feel all warm all over, inside, over and over, inside, because the color is one of warmth, of hope, and of elm. It's this colour, if anybody asks you. And then finally, I believe I wanted to address one philosophical issue. Some people have been asking about, well, if you can explain everything that human beings are, from their emotions to their religious beliefs to their physiology for the physiognomy, just neurologically, evolutionary biologically, then what are we really? Are we really human beings? Well, people have now understood that being able to describe the shape of something, the reason it exists, does not necessarily get you understand the why. How it came to be, or what it means in the universe, or whether there's a God or not, because there is a God. So not everybody believes that yet, but a lot of people are understanding that just because you can say, oh, in the Paleolithic age, we had to develop these certain neuronal structures so that we would be able to fight off those those big dinosaurs and such mammoths, or maybe some Paleolithic animals. That doesn't say why, how that came to be, or why did we necessarily mean that if we still have it, we're maladapted to the present, aren't we? But who designed it all? It's all crazy. It's God. God designed it all. even when we understand more and more of his creative genius. He's still there. Way more genetic than we are. So, if you come to the future for Christmas, you can wear one of these, right? But make sure you use the one that's smaller because your head will be shrunk. So, I'd like to say Merry Christmas to you all and Happy New Year from the future Christmas. This is Schräg, signing off.